then the crazy thing is, because at the time, graffiti obviously was illegal, but considering what was going on in my neighborhood, what my other friends were into at the time as we're growing up, getting more heavy into heavier crimes, graffiti actually steered me away to a different direction. Instead of saying, hey, let's go do an armed robbery, I'm going to go steal paint, shoplift paint from a store and go paint trains. And that at the time was the lesser of the two, so it's kind of like a saving grace for me. Yeah, it was illegal. It was illegal, but it was something that kept me out of, a different lifestyle.
Bio, you touched on a really serious point, and it's one that comes up fairly frequently on the podcast. It's that, has it saved your life? Hasn't it? What could you have been doing had you not done that? And it's often when you see graff escalate, or rather accelerate in the society and become more, it almost like changes form from art to a protest. And a lot of that is about people's circumstances and the state of society as a whole. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you feel that was the case in the Bronx at the time? You say you could have gone in any which direction, but it saved you to be doing art instead of, going down those other roads.
Right. I mean, it was a way of you as somebody young, in a city existing. It gave you an identity. It gave you a sense of belonging, a sense of pride. Like, you start with nothing and you build up this name. And even though people don't even know your face, you're building up a respect for a name, and you're starting to get, some recognition amongst your peers. And it didn't matter that the outside world or the rest of the world had no idea what's going on. Mm-hmm. You existed in that little world, your community, and you were like, oh, this is the person that painted this. Boom. Now you got your little props, and, that's your voice. And then, obviously different artists have used their voice in different ways, as you mentioned, some to speak out against injustices or whatever, some just to glorify their own name, just to belong, to be part of a movement, that we didn't even consider it would become a worldwide thing,